Alright. So welcome to me trying to show off clipping
A
and
secret token.
Leisure Suit Larry. It's loud. I feel like I'm loud too.
Whoa, slow down. Swingle, swingle.
So anyways, I'm not sure what the order is for things still. I'm still kind of learning what the current round is. But basically what I've been trying to find is any kind of like movement skip, I guess, because there's a lot of things that you have to do in this game. From what I'm seeing, you have to collect everybody's shit, and that's the only way to progress. I think there's a way to skip Ione, or however you fucking say your name. But yeah, I'm not sure. Anyways, so something interesting with what I've found so far is that you can fall out of the map anywhere. Pretty much anywhere. Some places are really tough or annoying and whatever. But you press C on PC. I don't know for PS2 if you have first-person view or not. You hold back and you get a good angle so that when you press back, you get a really good jolt. On the PC, I could press back with Laude and arrow keys, so I can do that in tandem with one another. That really gets me going. And you can fall through the floor. That can just skip walking around. Skips that little thing over there, although you could walk this way if you wanted to. Regardless, it skips walking, which can be slow.
Whoa, slow down.
But you have to do it pretty quickly in order for it to save any time, from what I can tell. So that's massive on its own. Just the fact that I can, like, I know I can get out of anywhere technically. Not that you're ever like locked in anywhere, so it's not like that big of a deal. So that was a cutscene talking to her. Something else I noted: if you're in this first-person view, if you just tap back onto the van, you can climb on top of it. There's some wonky physics over here. You don't really have to actually do any of that. If you want to get on that other side of that, you actually want to do something like this. And this is just tapping back and right. Just a little bit, not even. It's very, you want the right angle. If you have the wrong angle, you're gonna have a bad time. But yeah, you could probably do this right off the bat through here. When you come out of the storm, I'm not sure where it put me. But you could do that just to drop down and then cut through. That brings you right over here. See, I don't even need to speak with you, Ione. Here's another one. This is all still, once again, first-person view.
If you're having trouble with certain
just did a double taps on the left a little bit, and it pushes you out of the map. I fell down there. So you can go in here. Kind of get, see that's kind of pushing me up. There you go. Now I'm on top of the machine. This again does nothing at all. It's just a different way of seeing where you're at. Because that's all you're doing is just getting on top of there. There's nothing to
Why don't you pick up some boo?
But the biggest thing, or what I was originally trying to do, or what I stumbled upon, I should say, is this part. Anyways, shit. Alright, so my original thing that I was attempting to do, or what I ran into, I was just looking for anything that was wacky physics or anything like that. And I found this, which I didn't know what to do with it, and then I found also out around the same time that this game has saving wherever you can pause, which puts him exactly at your location at the time. So I thought that when I did this the first time, I'm gonna get the falling animation. Just gonna get the right angle. And you gotta get them like locked onto that spot. It's just one pixel, and they'll fall through. Now, originally, I got to that falling animation. I pressed pause and saved, and then quit and came back in. I did that a couple times, and it worked. Turned out it was just because I wasn't pressing anything after I would close the game, so he'd fall down. Well, this doesn't really do anything for me. I mean, this is really cool to find and confirm that there were physics, but I can't. There were ways to break the physics, but I can't, do anything with this. So I came over here. I'm like, damn, these chairs, like, these are super wonky, but they just shoot you out. So I didn't really fuck with them that much, and I ran around, did some other stuff. Couldn't find anything else. But I did the first-person view and backed into this. And I had this weird little thing set up where I'd do this, and I'd press C, and then that would try to force the camera or you out, which it can't now. And I would just turn, and that would force him down. And it did this, and it fell, and it popped me back here. I'm like, holy shit. So, let me try that again. And I did that a couple times. Turns out now that I've refined it and figured out exactly how it works, you don't need to do that. You can just press back and left, or back and right, and mash, and you'll fall through. And this also won't force you down into the ground or onto the porch by accident. This actually will force you out into this area, which I've ran around the entire block. It doesn't do anything. There's nothing accessible. Going to that door doesn't do anything. As you can see, it's just not accessible. But this is, and this is the last place section of the overworld, I guess you could say, that you select or that you have access to. So I thought this was pretty cool. I fucked around. I didn't know anything. I still really don't know that much about this game, like story-wise. But yeah, so in viewing, I was able to see that you can buy this shit. In viewing the actual thing,
a secret token.
all this stuff is accessible earlier than it normally would be, so it might change what you want order-wise.
The American economy.
Now, something curious that I'm going to have to look into it more, I guess, now, is I don't speak to Ione, and I somehow got through without any issue.
It's locked. Can't go in, it's locked.
Yeah, it's locked, and this is locked for some reason.
It's locked. Try again later.
Doesn't make any sense, because that should always be unlocked. I should have checked for your current thing, like, why would you? But I did find glitch here, clicking out, which I thought was kind of cool. Same idea. You can actually do it like this. You can just run straight in. But it's just easier to go first person view and back into it. Just pops you up. It's easy to fall off this map. But it doesn't get you anywhere or give you anything. I can go over to the road close and run over there if I wanted to. Anyways, yeah. Doesn't really get you at all. Nothing's accessible. Nothing's clickable. There's no loading zones or anything like that I know of or that I can find. But, time may tell, and this is just the discovery of a glitch. Also, I just want to show this off because I thought it was cool. So, you go over here and you just, first off, you ain't getting nothing. You just hump in a wall for some reason. And then check out this awesome mirror, right? It's actually just another room. The exact same room, but mirrored. And oddly enough, they didn't expect that. They don't expect actual reflections. Just thought it was interesting that they did this. Also, this you will fall through the floor. There are lots of places that are just
Last 2
non-existent.
weeks and you still haven't paid me back.
Like that, and then that pops you back. So that was the main chunk of it. There are places, every map I've been able to get out of or fall through, and walk around and check for anything at all. It doesn't seem like it's necessary, as far as I can tell. So, interested, to say the least.